What's up, Nomad Nation? You've got Godfather. I am one third of your Nomad Gamers. It's Thirsty Thursday. We all know what that means. I'll give you a minute. Go to your fridge, grab the beverage of your choice, then come on back, sit down, get relaxed, and crack that beverage open. It's Thirsty Thursday, baby. All right, we've made it through a different week. Another week. I already had one open. Yes, it's Dr. Pepper tonight. It's zero sugar tonight because Godfather's trying something new. But that one was for you, Nomad Nation. So if you are out there and you are watching me on any of these social media platforms, I want to thank you for supporting Godfather. I want to thank you for supporting the Nomad Gamers. It is very much so appreciated. Uh, I'll tell you what, Crest Rider and Fireball and myself, we've been busting our asses trying to bring you a good product, not only for Nomad Gamers on Saturday mornings at noon, but also for Talking Tuesday and Thirsty Thursday. We uh, we got the well, I shouldn't say we, I did. I got the Thirsty Thursday and the Talking Tuesday picks. I borrowed them from somewhere on the internet. It works. I believe that everything in there has been cited. The intro is now here. So we're loving life. So if you're watching me on any of these right here, all I need you to do, I need you to go and hit that follow button. I need you to turn on your notifications for everything but YouTube and TikTok. I'm not there yet on TikTok. Turn on your notifications. That way, every time that the Nomad Gamers or Godfather comes live at you, you are being notified. Now, for YouTube, the home of the Nomad Gamers, somewhere right over here, you're going to see a subscribe button. Somewhere over here, you're going to see a thumbs up or a heart. Smash all three of those, turn on the notifications, and that way, just like with all the rest of these, you're being notified. Now, for all my followers out there, I need you to go over to TikTok land. I need you to give me a follow, give me a like over there. I'm not going to get to 10,000 overnight. I am posting more on there. I'm not going to lie. I'm kind of a dumbass when it comes to TikTok. TikTok is its own beast. It is not Kick. It's not Twitch. It's not Facebook. It's a whole nother beast. I have to learn how to do it. Then you've got Kick up here. I'm under Godfather. If you want to talk to any of your nomads, whenever we're gaming, you need to head on over to discord.com. You need to search for the Nomad Gamers. Once you are done with the Nomad Gamers, just follow the steps. It's very easy, and you will have access to the Discord page. Go in there and be chatting with your friends. So, on tonight's episode, we're going to be going through all of our favorite games, or at least all of Godfather's favorite games. We're going to go over to Rockstar Games. We're going to go over to Bethesda. We are going to check in with Minecraft. We're going to check in with Skull and Bones. We're going to check in with World of Warcraft, since Zanar Crestrider is a huge World of Warcraft player. I figured I would uh, I'd start reporting on that. And speaking of Zanar Crest Rider, he is having all sorts of issues, people. His computer decided on Saturday that Saturday was going to be his last full day of working. Crest Rider is much smarter than what I am when it comes to computers. So when he tells me that his computer's toast, it's toast. And I seen him on Discord tonight. So I messaged him, just said, "Hey, it's Thursday," and he let me know that he's working on a replacement. However, I get it, and Crest Rider will be back when Crest Rider can be back, and we will be waiting for him. And it happens. It really does. It happens to the best of us. Uh, we're no stranger to that. If you watch Talking Tuesday, I was glowing. I was freaking glowing. Uh, and I tried all kinds of things to with the lighting to make sure that everything was working correctly, and it just wasn't working. I think I figured out why. I have I have to come up with another approach on why. I will be doing that this weekend when I have very little else to do. Whoever just liked me, thank you for your like. Uh, I got all those notifications on, so every time you hear a bring, somebody is doing something for God's Father. Uh, so let's get this party started. Let's go over and check on our friends over at Rockstar Games. Uh, I am still looking for another 3 players. 3 for Grand Theft Auto 5 online. And the thing with those 3 players is we're going to go to an invite only session. We're going to run all of our businesses. We're going to be all about the money. We're going to be all about helping each other out. We are going to be all about uh, doing things the right way. And then getting into heist preps, and just doing what we enjoy. Grand Theft Auto 5 is a very fun game. Rockstar has done a hell of a job with keeping it alive, keeping it going. Rockstar has done a hell of a job with adding new content in. And if you ask me, and it's just my opinion, that I think Rockstar has been uh, one of the better games out there to give us new content on a regular basis. If you look at titles like Starfield, for instance, we've been waiting a year. Uh, look at Fallout 76. While they're doing things now, there for a lot of years they weren't. And when you add new content, even a little bit of content, it makes for a really good experience because then the player feels like there's something new to do. It doesn't feel like that mundane bullshit where you're just going around in fucking circles. So, and you know what? Sometimes with Rockstar, with Grand Theft Auto, it's the same way. Sometimes you feel like you're going round and round and round and round and round and round again. So, uh, but for the most part, they bring us new content about once every 6 to 8 months. So 10 hours ago from a Rockstar Games, this is for Grand Theft Online. Secure the new Spy Shots uh, livery for the overflawed Suzumi supercar this week in Grand Theft Auto Online. Plus, get GTA cash bonuses working for Gerald, including a GTA $500,000 reward for collecting G catches once and completing all 6 of Gerald's last play missions. I got to look into this. I think my whole bank account, oh, excuse me, my whole bank account right now is about 500,000, and I've been doing a lot. Most of it I do by streaming. You guys see this. However, there's a lot of times when I just need to come out here to the Shire, and I just need to relax uh and unwind. And some of that is either playing Starfield or Grand Theft Auto. And sometimes I don't bring you along for the ride, and for that I'm sorry. But like today, I was playing some Grand Theft Auto when I got off work, and all I was doing was uh, I had to do a couple of car wash to get the heat level back down. Uh, I went and got G's cash. I got I found some smuggler's money, and then I ran some weed, and I tried one of Mister Fabor's missions. That was an utter and complete failure. So, but sometimes I just need to unwind. I just need to gain just to get my head back on straight. So, yeah, we got to look into that. I'll probably look into that tomorrow afternoon. 2 days ago from Rockstar Games, this is for RDO. And RDO hasn't had much come out here lately. Uh, it seems to be like a little lull with Red Dead Online. I'm thinking about buying it. It's $9.99 only for Red Dead Online, but I'm on the fence because I'm seeing Rockstar kind of stutter step with them. Channel the spirit of Frontier Preacher with Red Dead Online's latest community inspired outfit from our Red Dead fashion contributor, legitimate underscore tie underscore 6620. Good job. Claim it free from the Wheeler, Rawson, and Company catalog. I really want to get back into Red Dead Online, but here's my problem, folks. The problem is that I have got Grand Theft Auto Online. I have got Starfield that I'm trying to do a ship build for because that's what I promised you guys. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't be playing it. And then I've got Minecraft, and poor Minecraft. I haven't played Minecraft in, oh, good Lord, how long has it been? It has been so long that it is not even showing up on my most recent. So I have got to get back into Minecraft. I've got to get back into that realm. But that's my conundrum. So many games, not enough time to play them all in. 3 days ago, war stock discounts on decommissioned law enforcement vehicles ends this week through September 24th. It ended yesterday. I looked at them. I did. I looked at the bike and I looked at the Jeep, and it wasn't worth the money, folks. Just wasn't. I could not, in good faith, buy that vehicle when I have not built my criminal empire yet. I just couldn't do it. So therefore, I didn't do it. There's a lot on Grand Theft that I have been doing. There's a lot of it that I've been doing from scratch, and I think that's what's making Grand Theft Auto more fun for me. Is the whole is from scratch. I'm a broke motherfucker, and I'm out there hustling my ass off. I'm out there running missions back to back. I'm out there uh, finding stash houses, finding G's cash, doing the Cluck and Bell final mission, doing all these things that I really don't like doing. I really don't. Um, most of those, I like doing heists, and I like doing some of the older missions. Some of these I'm just not into, but I have to do them if I want to get back to that dominance that I was doing over on the PlayStation 5. And if I were to go back to the PlayStation 5 and if I were to fire up Grand Theft Auto 5, I would probably cry. I would probably cry. Only because I'm a goddamn multimillionaire on that game. When you put all of my assets into that same pot, buildings, properties, uh, vehicles, all that stuff, all the upgrades to them, I'm probably well over a billionaire. Just like most people who are level, I think, five. I'm over 500. But then you have to humble yourself when you come back and you have to start all over again, like I did with the PC. It makes it fun. It makes it very aggravating, to say the very least, because you know that you have all this stuff on another account, but you can't get to it. You just can't. So my kick for a while is going to be Grand Theft Auto 5, with my guilty little pleasure being Starfield until I get to a point in Starfield where I feel like I have built that ship from scratch for you guys, and I can give you guys an honest opinion on which one is better, PC or the Xbox, when it comes to shipbuilding on Starfield. Speaking of our friends over at Starfield, let's go take a look at them. Okay, 5 hours ago. Pretty nice. Transform your shipbuilding with a Cross Heavy Industries Model 3 ship module. This could be a mod. This free creation by Jackson Cross adds over 100 unique ship modules and over 2,500 new build rotations, allowing you to build the ship of your dreams. No, no, it's not the ship of my dreams. And I'll tell you why. I went out there and I looked if there was a mod or if there was some way that instead of having the vertical steps in my ship, that I could have stairs or have stairs that wrapped around and went up to the next deck. The answer to that question is no. Is no. I cannot do that. If I want to do that, then I have to go out and get a mod. I have to go out and hope and pray that uh that whatever mod I get actually works. Why not just add it to the base game? See, this is what annoys me about some game developers is they know what the player wants. We know that the systems are powerful enough to do it, but they refuse to do it. They keep giving us a subpar product. I'm not big into mods. I played Fallout 4 with mods. It was cool for a while, but then you get to be so OP that you can just walk through the whole game. And for me, that's not enjoyable. 6 days ago, make your outpost a home with tailored spaces, a creation by Sweet Pea 704 that introduces over 200 pieces of furniture, including workbenches, plants, fireplaces, beds, and more. All added to their own tab in the build menu. Now, here's my heartburn with outposts in Starfield. You don't have any walls. You have no way of walling in your outpost and creating a gate. However, there is hostile animals that come into your outpost and attack you. You have defenses. What good's defenses if you have no wall? If you have no barrier? If you have no way to bottleneck them in to one area? What's the point? So what I've been doing now, and I don't know when I'm going to stream Starfield again, but I am using the modules as my wall. So it starts out by my spaceport, it goes out, and I'm going to try and circle the wagon with modules. The problem with that is you can get very lost very quick. I just wish they'd do better. I really do. I think it's a fun game. I do like it, but after 2 years, I don't see them keeping up with this game at all. Let's go over and see what our friends over at Fallout is doing. They just had a big update come out too. Appalachian Modern Living. That must be the new update that came out. I do not like it. I like my dirty Appalachian. I just do. They're cleaning up a game that's always been dirty. 2 days ago, the latest Fallout 76 update notes are available for you to read right here. You got some people that are saying would love a bigger build budget for camps. I really thought the update would have increased the amount I could build. Here's the problem with that is if they increase your build limit, then they have to increase the server size. That's why everyone gets that little bit of a chunk. I was pretty pissed off about that too until I saw that one little piece of the pie and I went, oh, that makes sense. I am loving the new build update. Being able to stick a staircase directly into the ground without having to attach it to a foundation piece is just one of the many improvements. I don't know if that's an improvement. Everything is laid out nicely in the menu as well. Much better categorization of the camp objects. Well, let me ask you this: if you put and none of these are the TP, the TP type ladders, but if you throw a ladder up without leaning it up against something, what's it going to do? It's going to fall. All that to say, building is different. Meanwhile, I try and do alien invasion to get glowing mass and crash every hour. I see that the crashing is still there. How about an update on Fallout 5, or at least a remaster remake of New Vegas on the 4 engine, please? Here's some of the replies to that, and here's my thoughts. They're not going to give us nothing on Fallout 5. They're just not. Look what they've done with Starfield. Look what they have done with 76. They haven't even brought Elder Scrolls 6 yet. So don't get your panties in a bundle because Fallout 5 is, if they jump Elder Scrolls again, I think Zenar Crestriders' head is going to explode. That's how pissed I think he's going to be if that happens. One of the replies back to this individual was, "I'd rather have 4 remade into the styling of 3 and New Vegas than have 3 and New Vegas made into the styling of 4." We're getting into the argument of graphics, and if 3 is better than 4, blah 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 blah. I personally thought they were all okay. The motherfuckers ran. It made me fall in love with the franchise. They were doing something right. Oh, buddy, it's pretty much implied there is never going to be a Fallout New Vegas remaster. They have shut down every F3 fan remaster, implying they're planning on making their own. But a fan and FNV remaster has been in the works for years, and they haven't done anything about it. They're not going to remaster it. I don't think they're going to. Fallout New Vegas, I do not believe is going to get remastered. I would love to see a visit to California, but I really don't want to have a remaster. If they're going to do all that work on a remaster, I would just rather have them put the time and the effort into a Fallout 5. Bring us a new game. Learn from your mistakes, fix your mistakes, but drive on to a new one. It's all the same engine. No, it's not. Uh, there's a reason you're not a game developer, bro. You see, this is the type of comments I don't like, and I'll tell you why. The guy told you flat out what he wanted to see. Somebody else was respectful and said, "Look, you're not going to get it. Fans have been doing it. Bethesda's been sitting on their hands. Bethesda told us they want to do it themselves. Again, Bethesda's sitting on their hands. There's no reason for you to be an asshole." They turned this game into Sims. No, not really. I disagree with that. Oh, here we go. Hey, what's up, Eric Hines? Thank you so much for watching. I hope everything is doing very well for you out on the East Coast. It looks like they did a lot of build changes to Fallout 76. And again, you're going to have some who love it, you're going to have some who hate it. As long as it's the dirty wasteland that we've all come to love, I'm okay with it. I don't want a clean Appalachia. I just don't. I like seeing the bombed out cars. I like seeing the bombed out buildings. I like just building with scraps, building with whatever I can find. I like that. That's Fallout. Not clean, not new, old, dirty, dingy, remade, repurposed shit. That's Fallout. 6 days ago, Foshnok masks have taken over Invaders from Beyond from September 20th to 21st. Man, might as well not even go any further because it's already done. That was a quick turnaround, too. All right. That's pretty much all of that. I may one day get back to Fallout 76. Just maybe. But I don't know. I it isn't like it isn't like they're doing anything to grab my attention and yank me back like Grand Theft Auto 5 did. It's not enough to grab my attention and yank me back like Red Dead is trying to do. I wish they would do more with the game, but they haven't. They haven't done anything. All right, let's go over to Minecraft, see what our friends over at Minecraft is doing. It's probably going to be something silly, and it's probably going to piss me off, but we have to go look at it. Let's go. Minecraft, 4 hours ago, the Copper Golem hoodie. Yes, please. Here's how to get your Copper hoodie on TikTok. Starting September 27th, tune into your favorite Minecraft streamer with game reward enabled for 3 minutes. Click on game reward icon at the top left to claim the reward, claimable until October 21st, 2025. They have a hyperlink, and enter the code to unlock the Copper hoodie. A day ago, this weekend, new game drops. Behind the scenes content and more. Don't miss Minecraft Live, September the 27th. And they're back to having some really corny shit again. Minecraft Live is supposed to be legit, supposed to be lit. So if you're not doing anything on September 27th, tune in. What the hell can it hurt? All right. I remembered one that I need to go to. Pokemon Go. How many of you out there are playing Pokemon Go? There are chapters set up in most major communities to where you can get out there with new friends, explore your city, explore your village, explore what your county, whatever the hell you want to explore, as long as you're paying attention to your surroundings. Go out there and meet new people. Go out there and walk. Go out there and have fun with Pokemon Go. Because I'm going to tell you right now, the game is amazing. Does it get kind of annoying, kind of mundane at times? Yes. But today, when I was just doing my maintenance, getting my gym, getting a Pokemon to keep my streak going, uh, working on the September challenge, I ran across a new Pokemon. It happens. And if all of us gamers need to get outside at some point, we do. That's not saying anything bad about any of us. But we need to get outside. We need to go touch grass. We need to go see sunlight. Let the sun hit our skin. This is a great game to do it because you're combining both into one. You're getting some well needed exercise. You're getting some well needed fresh air. You're getting some well needed sunlight. And you are playing a game. It's amazing. Find your local chapter. I encourage you to. If you need help, message the page. I will help you. Okay, a day ago, get ready trainers. October is bringing adventures to Pokemon Go with max battles, mega raids, and harvest festival, a two-part Halloween event, and more. They got some pretty cool Pokemon coming out for this. And I'm starting to get the hint, I'm starting to get the jive on max battles. I'm getting the jive on mega raids. I'm getting the jive on these uh oh they're some kind of magic. But they only open up at certain times. I'm starting to understand it. I'm starting to get more and more and more involved in it. And I'm starting to figure some things out, and it's great. Okay, 3 days ago, Dancing in the Moonlight is coming soon to Japan, Taiwan, South Korea, Indonesia, and Singapore. I don't think I have listeners or watchers in any of those three countries. I'll have to go back and check. But if I do, get your ass outside and get your Pokemon. For a few magical minutes during the event period, uh, Sealy Fairy will appear in the wild in greater numbers. The event will run from Saturday, October 4th at 10 a.m. to Wednesday, October 8th, 2025 at 8 p.m. local time. So if you're in any of those regions, get your ass outside and go catch that Pokemon. 3 days ago, Harvest Festival returns to Pokemon Go with the debut of Diblin and Hydra Apple, October 10th at 10 a.m. to October 16th at 8 p.m. local time. These look kind of cheesy, but they only come around once a year, so you might want to get your ass out there and get them. I kind of like that for a game that's mobile and for a game that gets you out and about and doing things. I really do enjoy how they update their page because social media is the key to your gamers. Don't make them go looking for information because they will more than likely say up yours and move on to the next one. Let's go check in with Santiago. He's doing a lot of great things over there, and uh, some of his projects have been games before, so we can tie this all into it. 8 hours ago, he was live. If you go on there and you check out his live or his Facebook live, you will notice that he brought out that stupid Fleabag 420. Uh, Santi's doing good things. He is. Just like anything else in life, sometimes you don't get drawn the strongest hand. You got to play the hand that you're given. And Santiago is doing that. He had a rough weekend with Scared City. However, he is bouncing back from that. He ain't letting it get him on his ass, and he's doing his thing. If you watch that, you will notice that me and 420 go back and forth. Uh, so it's a good time. He brings a lot of comedy into it too. 9 hours ago, 8 out of 10 is not bad. Congrats to my fellow cast and crew. Tag, you're it. It got an 8 out of 10 so far. That goddamn movie's got to be good. I'm not a horror fan. I'm not going to watch it. You can get it on Tubi, Prime Video, and there was another one, and I missed it. Hold on, it's coming around again. It's coming around again. I'll get it this time. Come on. You're it. Or come on. Fossum Horror. I've never heard of it. But it's out there. You're It horror film starring Santiago, now streaming across the globe. Tubi, Amazon Prime, Fossum, and now Sling. Go to Be Your Own Hero Productions page for more updates and an opportunity to purchase it on Blu-ray. I don't know why you would want to, but nobody does Blu-ray anymore, Santi. And he's also got a GoFundMe page up for Back from the Dead. All right, let's go over to World of Warcraft. World of Warcraft. They got a beautiful orc, as their main picture. He's just all up there looking all sophisticated when you know all he wants to do is rip your freaking face off. I love orcs. 7 hours ago, whether it's your first time or returning, Azeroth will always be home. Catch up with the war within ahead of midnight. Learn more about your journey ahead of midnight. And they give you a hyperlink. Level up, new and returning players experience. I can't go. I'm sorry, but I can't go. It's an addiction that once I do it again, I'll never be able to get rid of it again. I'll let I will I will live vicariously through Zenar Crest Rider. There's a lot of times that he will share his screen with me on Discord to where I can watch him play Warcraft. And that does it for me. 2 days ago, from the lore masters to the min maxers, Midnight has something for every playstyle. Silver Moon Court, Abundance, Legends of the Henair, Stormion Assault, and New Activities blog. Uh, they are really, really, really promoting World of Warcraft Midnight, which they should be. And a lot of it is just the same thing over and over and over and over again. So once you report on it once, you pretty much report it on everything. Pokemon Go, Minecraft. I'm trying to think of what I have. Oh yeah. The fuck is that name? Oh yeah. Let's go check on Skull and Bones. 8 hours ago, not all beauty is meant to be admired, Captain. The sloop of war draws eyes with her elegance, then sinks hearts with her poison. Medium in size, DPS by nature, excelling in damage over time and toxic torment. Oh man, I really want to get into this game. I love pirate games. Why does there have to be so many good games right now? 2 days ago, sure, the crew is cute and cuddly, but the next pet's total party animals. Can you guess which pets might be coming with season 3? No. Ship them fucking pets off my. I'm out there to fight. I'm out there to plunder. I'm out there to get some booty. I don't need no pets out there for that. So yeah, they're doing good things over there too. So what are we? Oh, yeah, we're at Thursday. So tomorrow I'm going to attempt to stream again. I'm starting to get a good schedule going on with watching my granddaughter, and that's why I haven't been streaming the last couple weeks is because I've been trying to figure that out. But I think I have a good schedule with her. So with a good schedule with her means I'm going to be streaming again. I will not be on tomorrow night. The Nomad Gamers will be coming live at you at noon on Saturday. I don't think we'll have a Zenar Crest Rider. I will double check that, but I'm almost positive we're not going to have them. It'll be me and Fireball doing our thing, and then Sunday Fun Day I'm going to be on streaming as long as I can. But the Chicago Bears are playing. I got to watch my Bears. So again, my heart's breaking. Thirsty Thursday's over. It's another week down. Another week done. The time's just flying by. So, with that being said, your negativity cannot break me. You keep being you. Don't let anybody sway you otherwise. Fuck that. If you're out there playing a game and you run across a griefer and that griefer needs blown the fuck up, you blow that motherfucker up. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. Peace and love.